traveled long, but there's no trace to be found. It's like they all have just vanished, but I know they're around. I feel they're getting closer. Their calls are sending chills down my spine. Our time is running out.
Hello, my pack, my tribe. Welcome to Howling After Dark. Forgotten Ghost Towns tonight. Excellent. That is, by the way, in case you don't know, Forgotten Ghost Towns is our web series. That's right. We make our own web series. We're always very excited about it. It's very new. It's very different. It's a concept that you haven't seen on TV. Because we don't pander to our audience. We don't pander at all. In fact, we're so different, it might be criminal. Because unlike anything you've ever seen on TV, unlike any other web series you've ever seen, we don't even review our own footage before we post it. Literally, when we're putting one of these together, it's literally just putting sequence 1 with sequence 2 with sequence 3, and then releasing it with a beginning credits attached. And we don't even watch it. We don't, because we want to maintain the integrity of what we're putting out there. And by us not watching it, what in fact we're doing is we're not putting our own bias on our products. And 2, we're lending it that certain kind of authenticity. And 3, we're making you, the viewer, part of our team. We're making you our evidence review team, because it's released on YouTube. You can watch these videos, and in the comments section underneath the video, if you see something or hear something at any point that you believe to be paranormal, you can comment on it, and we'll actually review it based on your comments. But prior to that, we don't even watch this stuff. The episode that we're mainly concentrating on tonight is the first time I've seen it. I mean, I've heard the EVPs. One of the most famous ones, actually, that we've done on the show, anyways, actually came from episode 1 at Alexander Commons. That's the Come in and Find Me, I'm in the Building EVP. It was actually from our very first episode of Forgotten Ghost Towns. And we filmed so far, I think, 7 or 8 episodes. Yeah, it's 8 episodes. Episode 9 is actually coming up soon. We're going to be doing... we're going to resume filming. Very excited about this. With some good friends of mine. That they don't even know it yet. I'm kind of surprising them with it. Jose Amasquita and our friends from HPI, we're going to include them in our next filming, which is going to be at the Mansfield Farm Museum with HPI. They wanted to do a visit there, and I've been kind of trying to shy away from filming another episode at the Fire Museum because we've already been there twice, but we have so much new activity going on there, and the fact that HPI is going to be with us, I think it's going to be okay. And so, yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Before we really get into things, I like to try and do this. If the stupid page will open. Here we are. I want to give a shout out to everybody in our chat room right now, which I think includes Jeremy. Yeah, hi Jeremy. And I'm not entirely certain who else is there. So, whoever's in chat, speak up, say hi, so I know who's here. I'm pretty sure probably Reagan is there. Maybe. I'm kind of hoping Sarah's listening tonight. Sarah's one of our investigators and co-founders that has been out of commission for a while because she had a baby and had a bunch of other stuff going on, a bunch of other real life drama. And but anyway, she's coming back to us now, so I'm really happy about that. She's kind of sort of like my adopted daughter, so. Meaning I kind of adopted her as like a kid. Anyways, you may see in our chat room here, if you go to ghostofpara.weebly.com to our live streaming radio and web series section, you'll see that right above chat there's a little video player. The reason that's there... Oh, hi Becca. Welcome to the show. Anyways, like I was saying, the reason that video player is there is because tonight I'm going to do, as part 2, I'm going to do a Google Hangout. And I'm actually going to play the video of our web series. That's assuming everything goes according to plan. Every time I've tried to do this before, where it's part radio, part video, it's kind of blown up in my face, but we're going to try it tonight. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get right into it. Okay, so if you haven't seen our web series, if you haven't had that opportunity to check this out before, what I'm going to do now, as soon as this opens up, is I'm going to actually go to our web series. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to paste it in our chat room. And I'm going to start with episode 1. That way, if you haven't seen it yet, you're going to be pleasantly surprised, I think, by the quality of what we put out there. And if you have seen it before, who knows, maybe you'll want to watch it again. Who might I say? And most likely, maybe we're like, seriously, like every time I watch something that we filmed before, or even listen to like EVPs or whatever that we've done, especially after a period of time has gone by, I'm constantly finding new stuff. Stuff I didn't hear before or didn't see before. And I think that's important. But like I was saying, like earlier, a lot of these episodes I've recently watched for the first time and have caught a bunch of stuff I didn't even know we caught. I waited a really long time to watch a lot of this stuff because, like I said, we want our audience to be kind of part of the team and be like our evidence review. I've always kind of felt that, like, hold on, by kind of involving myself that on that level in this whole process, that I'm kind of cheapening, I guess, would be the word, the whole intended process. And here's that link. I'm putting it in chat now, and I guess it actually pops the video up, so worst comes to worst, maybe I can do that instead of Google Hangouts, because I haven't had a lot of luck with the whole video thing. Anyways, continuing on. So what I'm about to play is actual audio from my camera. Okay, and I want to be very, very clear on this. All you're going to hear tonight, every single bit of audio that you're about to hear, is from my camera. It's not an EVP. It's not from a digital recorder. None of it has been enhanced. This is all raw audio that you're about to hear. A lot of it you're going to recognize because I played the EVP versions of a lot of what happened. A lot of it you're not going to recognize because it's never been played before. And without further ado, let me set this up so we can get going. Our very first episode was actually in one of my favorite places that we've never been able to investigate again. We've never been able to get a hold of the gentleman that owns the building again, so we've never been able to do a follow-up, but we are hopeful that we will be able to do so in the future. Alexander Commons, right here in Barberton, Ohio. Probably one of the more haunted places we've ever done. And it also happens to be a place where there are spirits there that know us personally, because we've investigated all over that area and we've run into quite a few of them at places like Lake Anna, and which if you've been listening to the show for a while, you know all about. And if you haven't, it's a lake just actually like a block or so away from this place that is heavily haunted, and we've investigated there several times. It's just kind of a outdoor place. It's a lake, it's a park, but it's one that's open pretty much all night, and police don't really care if we're there, and we've had a lot of luck there. Anyways, here we go with the first part of Forgotten Ghost Towns. That's no problem.
Alright, ready. Because I mean, you should not get something to finish your show. Check this out.
Ghostal Paranormal EVP session rolling. Alexander Commons, 4th floor.
He's got it. Let's go.
Hello, hello. Is anybody here? I know you are. I saw you.
We're just here to talk with you tonight. Here to serve. Make a little bit of history, your story, why you're here.
Tagging audio, a lot of walking on plywood.
There's something you want to share with us, feel free. We're here to listen.
Okay. Did anybody else see that?
I don't know, did you catch it?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not looking at my LCD screen. Okay, I don't know if you guys heard it, but I heard on the camera's audio, I still heard that EVP, come and find me, I'm in the building. Which means it's not simply an EVP, it's actually a disembodied voice that, for whatever reason, none of us heard at the time. So, here we go. Continuing on. LCD screen, but see, like that little sliver of light coming through what looks like window blinds? I just saw something like walk by and block it out.
I'll go check it out.
If anyone wishes to speak with us, Bridget's got her flashlight with you today.
I got the goosebumps,
Alrighty, huh?
so, and it's not from the cold.
Hey, Jay, something just moved back here in this corner.
Ooh, alright. Hello.
Right back that way. I see
Hello.
something move.
Okay, I just wanted to point something out really quick. Becca already knows this because she was there. That comment that I made about the fact my goosebumps weren't from the cold. One thing I just wanted to point out is it was in the middle of summer when we were up there. It wasn't cold at all in there. In fact, I was sweating at one point. So just keep that in mind.
Careful.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going much further in.
Now, the floor's a little bit on the iffy side there.
Whoa.
What do we got?
Did I just see you?
Obviously, someone wants to speak with us.
I only caught a glance of it as I looked down at the LCD screen, but I could have sworn I just saw a shadow move.
I'm just listening.
So I'm not entirely sure if that's paranormal or not. It could have been somebody walking behind me.
Right there. Walking right over that way.
That could be building settling noises. If there is somebody here, can you tell us your name? Or can you make a really, really loud sound so we know it's definitely you? Okay, now here's what I want to point out here. You just heard me go, can you tell us your name, or can you make a really loud sound so we know it's definitely you? And the reason I was saying that, and you hear some of it on the camera's audio, but you don't hear it all. There was a lot of building, like, creaking noises going on. And I wanted something definitive that couldn't be, that we couldn't say, as just building settling. We wanted something more definitive than that. And right when I said that, there was a knock there. And we know it's a knock because it's actually a lot louder than the creaking noises that are going on behind it. So I'm going to back this up just a little bit so we can hear that part again. I only caught a glance of it as I looked down at the LCD screen, but I could have sworn I just saw a shadow move.
I'm just listening.
So I'm not totally sure if that's paranormal or not. It could have been somebody walking behind me.
Right there. Walking over that way.
That could be building settling noises. If there is somebody here, can you tell us your name? Or can you make a really, really loud sound so we know it's definitely you? Okay, there's a lot of creaking noises, but you cannot rule that as paranormal at this point. Walking behind me.
Right there. Walking over that way.
That could be building settling noises. If there is somebody here, can you tell us your name? Or can you make a really, really loud sound so we know it's definitely you? Okay, there's a lot of creaking noises, but you cannot rule that as paranormal at this point. Well, that I might.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Did you guys hear that? There's like footsteps in here. Okay, now, what you hear me reacting to, I don't think it got picked up very well, but if you listen really closely, you might be able to hear it. Right there's actually a sound of footsteps on something very soft, like somebody stepped on insulation or some other kind of soft material like grass or something. That kind of whoosh whoosh sound. And the thing is there was absolutely nothing on the floor anywhere near us that would account for that sound. Okay, there's a lot of creaking noises, but you cannot rule that as paranormal at this point. Well, that I might.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Did you guys hear that? There's like footsteps in here. Yeah, but it wasn't like the creaking noises. It was like,
But where did the creaking noise come from? Because we're not moving.
well, it's like the building settling. But what I heard is like a really soft, like footstep, like somebody's stepping on something soft, like insulation or something. and it was right in front of me. So I don't understand that because there's nothing I see on the floor that would possibly make that noise. And I just got an order. Okay, we're in business. Can you tell me your name? Okay. Whoa. Okay. It looks like there's a shadow in this, like, little doorway or whatever it is. Okay, somebody is walking over there. It looks like somebody's standing right there. But I'm not quite, I don't want to get too much closer because of, the floor, but it's not quite in range of my IRs.
I'm right beside you. There's a doorway over here.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Hi. Can you tell me how old you are? I mean, I've already asked you your name, so that one should be easy. Can you show yourself any better? Tagging audio, continuous settling noises in the building, in this room. No, I don't see him. Figures he leaves right when I look away. What?
I still have not here to harm you.
No, absolutely not. And thank you for reminding me. I need to introduce ourselves. My name is Jay, and I just saw you move. Anyhow, my name is Jay. That's Nora. Hi. I just want to address something Becca just said in chat. She says that she heard it. I think she's referring to the knock, and it was absolutely not any of us. Because she said, I heard it, but I thought it was one of you guys. No, it wasn't, actually. And the reason I know that, and if you watch the video, you'll actually see it, and you can tell that it's actually coming from in front of us, and there's nobody in front of us. And, the footsteps? No, it wasn't any of it. We were all walking on like plywood and hard concrete. A very, very, very different sound. There was absolutely nothing on the floor any of us could have stepped on that would have caused that sound in any way. So, I can't say that it's definitely paranormal, that sound, but it was definitely not any of us. Without a doubt. And you'll actually see in the video, I actually panned down to the debris on the floor, because I was kind of thinking maybe there's, insulation or something piled up there. No, it was all like wooden shelves and bits of drywall and stuff like that. There was nothing there that would have made that sound at all. Yeah, she was actually referring to the footsteps. Okay, well, I'm going to move on to part two, or not part two of tonight's show, but the part two clip, because I had to split this up into like 4 sections of audio, and well, here's part two. Somebody back there.
That was something opening.
Oh, dude!
I heard that.
And I just kind of missed right when you heard that. Okay, just to explain a little bit here, we were still on the 4th floor. We'd actually moved like to a different part of the floor. We're actually in a whole different hallway, actually. And well, you'll see the mist I'm talking about when you watch the video if you haven't seen it yet. You know, when I first saw it, I kind of thought, maybe somebody's smoking, but none of us were smoking in the building, number one. Number two, it was traveling the wrong direction. Like, if it was somebody smoking or somebody's, like, cold, misty breath, it would have been traveling away from us on camera. This traveled towards us. And then, there was this sound. So, let me back this up a little bit. Alright, here we go. Somebody back there.
That was something opening.
Oh, dude!
I heard that.
And I just kind of missed right when you heard that. Okay, the sound that we're talking about, you can clearly hear it, I think, is there's footsteps there right at the beginning of the clip, in conjunction with this mist coming towards us. And so I thought it was pretty relevant. But we're going to continue on. This is going to be awesome.
I know, right? I'm there. Now they gotta go out. I heard that over there too.
That was like a footstep, dude. That wasn't like...
I know, it was like a...
Okay, Becca just asked a question in chat I want to answer. She asked, where was this at? It was still Alexander Commons. It was just in a different part of that floor. The whole floor was pretty open, I'm sure you'll recall. But there was like you go through one door and it's kind of like that little studio area, and then you go through the next door and there's like one like really open hallway, and then there's another door with another really open hallway. We were in the last kind of like hallway area near the back. There's like a back room back there. Kind of like right next to where the stairs down to the 3rd floor are. I don't know if you remember that, but that's where we were at. And where you were is, I believe you were watching the monitors, because I'm pretty sure this is back when you broke your leg or sprained your leg or whatever it was. All I remember is you had like a brace or a cast on. and so you weren't walking around very much at that time. You were using crutches, and so most of the night you were watching the monitors for us because we had that one camera set up. So that's where you were. All right, continuing on.
I can't do it here, but
It wasn't like the creaking we were hearing over there.
it was like foot on stone, like rock. Like rock.
Yeah, kind of. Or like really, really hard wood. Was that you that just showed yourself to me?
They need to quiet down.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? It's not that big a deal.
No.
As long as we can, distinguish it, it's fine. Which I can't because I'm just that good. Now it seems like it's moved on.
Yeah.
It might be checking them out because they're all loud and stuff.
Oh, they got mice. They're quiet. What's that noise?
Well, that's cool. Whatever. It's all about having fun. When we did our walkthrough here, it was so cool. Because, I always see them, but, it's always still a very cool thing, And so I was seeing them, I was hearing them, and then when we were getting ready to leave, we walked up those steps where Bridge of the City. And I went through that door, and right when I went through that door, it was like somebody shoulder checked me. And I got this cold chill, and my whole arm went numb, all the way from the shoulder down to the tips of my fingers. I was like, yeah. Okay, I don't know where you're at, so you're going to have to make a sound so we know where to go. I guess he doesn't want us to leave.
We got to do other parts first.
Yeah, we really should. Hey, we'll come back, I promise, okay? You make a sound if you understand?
Whatever it is.
Yeah, I never did get the answer to that question. What's that?
Out there.
Well, we were hearing like the others talking, like, I don't know where they went, but like, somehow their voices were getting to us.
That's a really loud spike.
Yeah.
And,
Well, Bridget also had come
kind of
tripped
fell
up
up the
the stairs too, so.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Could be.
Just hurt my good toe.
My computer.
Oh, after you
What, you have a bad toe?
Yeah, right now.
Jay, you'll love
It's getting
this.
constantly.
After you guys walked out of this area, all the dust and the orbs were all going crazy, and then I saw like synchronized orbing. Two came straight down, stopped mid-screen, and went straight back up.
Is that recording?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, we heard a sound, okay, back in that room over there. And right as I heard the sound, I saw this mist go right across my screen.
See, now over here, after you guys left, there was something white, like a white mist or something, that blocked out this window for a moment and came over here until about right here, hung there for a moment and then disappeared.
What's funny about that is that's where Jim saw the lady in white.
Exactly.
I have candy.
You candy.
I scared someone at school. Is that what I think it is? I was like, yeah, I raided the nurse's office. I'm sorry. He passed out at school. Like, oops.
That's awesome.
Plus, you also like get a kick out of when you watch this. After you guys walk that way, literally dead smack behind me, right in this area right here, I figured it was manifesting, and it looked like it was a male.
Yeah.
Told him about that.
I'm like,
I'm looking at my...
okay, I'm going to go ahead and end this EVP session for the moment. And I'm going to stop recording on. See, like, I don't know if you saw what it looked like with the lights off, but that's what it looks like with lights on. And if, like, orbs or anything come across the screen, it will kind of, like, radiate light like that.
Okay.
But in the dark, like, follow me, it actually takes on kind of a purplish blue look, like that.
Oh, okay.
And it just really pops, and if I turn this on, you really see it.
I see someone standing up there, but no one's there. I think it was like shadow that got.
I didn't see it, but for some reason I get the distinct impression that that was a dude that shoulder checked me.
No, that's not interesting about this. This building was built over a house.
Yeah.
What?
This building was built over a house. Like, look down. There's a house. It's not something they just threw in here. It was actually built over a house. To preserve the house. Just weird.
Okay, is anybody downstairs?
Downstairs? No, we're all here. Why?
Because I just saw a shadow movement down there. Not a shadow, but like the shadow of like somebody walking by, and like you know how their shadow would be cast on the floor. That's what it looked like.
I need a smoke break. I am not jumping from this height.
Okay, well, my tobacco and stuff is
I can
upstairs.
give you one.
Okay. In that case, ooh,
I see
oh,
that.
whoa, that was awesome. Okay, that's all the time for part 1 of tonight's show. Stay tuned, I'll be right back with part 2. And we're going to try and do that on the Google Hangouts on air, so we'll have to see how that goes. Alright, stay tuned, folks.